everyone, glad to meet you again. Hope all is well. Well, today I've returned with another interesting and a necessary concept which you all should be aware of. So let's see what's waiting. Here we have two sentences. One is a polite sentence and the other is not. It's very easy for you to figure out which is polite and which is impolite, right? Yes, since you've guessed it right, you have us going with a good start. That is because you do know a little about today's concept. And that is, we are going to correct and revive your manners and etiquettes. Now, why do we need these manners and etiquettes is the question. Well, manners and etiquettes are important because it makes us who we are. It is the sign of your inner self, your character. And not only that, we need it to acknowledge others and to be polite, kind, also to respect ourselves and to respect others, right? So, they are the prerequisites. That is, you need to have manners and etiquettes for you to mold yourself into a better person. That's why we need them and that's why they're so important. Okay? So stick to your manners, right? So come on, let's mend your manners for you to mind your manners. Now, manners and etiquettes have so many rules that needs to be followed. But for today, we will be focusing on the three fundamental areas on which you need to get a grip on. And they are greeting, seating, and eating. Now, let's have a look at each one of these. The first one that we have here is greeting. Greeting is the first thing that you do when you meet someone, isn't it? And remember, first impression is the best impression. And it's always nice to say a hi or a hello to someone when you meet. Even if you don't know them, you greet when you meet. And that's the manners we are talking about. If you look at the picture here, you can see the way they are greeting each other. Hi, I'm John. Hi, I'm Jackie. Nice to meet you. Along with greeting, the eye contact is also important. And yes, definitely a firm handshake. Coming to the elders, don't forget to greet them. Always make it a point to wish them with respect. A simple good morning gives them a hint that your manners is on point. And the same goes when you have a guest at your door. First thing, greet them and do wear a smile. Next, we'll move on to seating. You must be wondering how seating comes under manners and etiquettes. Well, as the saying goes, actions speak louder than words. Like I said before, they are the sign of your inner self. The way you carry yourself speak volumes, just like how you carry your chairs, right? The reason why I'm saying this is because when we are asked to move or when we are asked to sit, we have this habit of dragging the chair or making all those chair noises, which we all do without even realizing. Yes, that's a big no-no. To get rid of this, we have to lift our chairs and that'll lift our chair etiquettes. Since we are discussing chairs, we know elders are the ones who need it the most. You know why? Because you kids hardly get tired to use the chair, right? So, whenever you find an opportunity to help an aged person, give them your seat. Be kind to them. And it can be anywhere for that matter, even at home, just like what you see in the pictures. Up next, we have the third category, and that is eating. Now here you need to pay extra attention. All of us really enjoy a sumptuous and a delicious meal, right? But sometimes what happens, we tend to overlook the way we are eating while we are enjoying that delicious meal. And I guess it happens because we lose ourselves to the taste buds, maybe. But whatever the reason, we should not go out of control with food. So when you're eating your food, you should always chew with your mouth closed. I repeat, when you're eating your food, you should always chew your food with your mouth closed so that you don't chew loudly and you don't make others around you uncomfortable. So you should never ever chew like the girl in the picture. You can see how loudly she's chewing with her mouth widely opened. So don't ever do that. Close your mouth while chewing your food. Because when you open your mouth and chew, you not only chew loud, but also food gets dropped from your mouth and it creates a mess. You should also avoid talking when you have food in your mouth. Like I said, when food is good, we forget ourselves. And that's when we do what the girl is doing in this clip. Licking fingers and slurping are not table etiquettes. You should never lick your fingers, even if the food is finger licking good. And slurping your liquid food is also unacceptable when you're having food with others. So you should not make slurping noises with your food either. While drinking your beverages, that is tea, coffee, or juice, mind your table etiquettes next time. By chance, if you find yourself in a messy situation with food while having a meal, then fret not. A napkin will always come in handy. You can always use a napkin to wipe your mouth, and it's better if you don't wipe it on your clothes. So, another table etiquette to add to your list is using napkins or tissues while having a meal. So these were some of the basic manners and etiquettes which you could practice. Now let's have a quick recap on what we need to follow. So we took a look into 3 areas of manners and etiquettes, that is greeting, seating and eating. Under greeting, we learned how to greet people, elders and guests. Then coming to seating, now we know that we should not be dragging or pulling the chairs around when we need them, and we should not be making noises with the chairs when we are asked to sit. And we also learned to offer a seat to elders. And finally, we should chew with our mouths closed and we should not be talking while eating. Along with this, no licking the fingers and slurping no matter how yummy the food is. And we also learned that we should be using napkins to wipe our mouths. So that's it for manners and etiquettes, and I hope you all practice these simple manners and etiquettes, and if you do so, you will definitely be interested to add more to your list. And I'm pretty sure by looking at you, others will also fall in line. And because manners and etiquettes are contagious, just like a smile. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe.